Hello everyone. Welcome back to MMO Crypto. Today, we're going to take an in-depth look at the latest updates in the ongoing legal battle between the SEC and Ripple. This is a case that's not only crucial for Ripple but one that could shape the future of the entire crypto industry. But beyond just the SEC's actions, there's a much larger issue at hand that we need to pay attention to. It appears that government agencies are coordinating an effort to stifle the growth of crypto in the United States. This can have profound impacts on the trajectory of digital finance and the broader blockchain industry. If you're aiming to succeed in this market, whether you're focused on short-term gains, mid-term strategies, or long-term investments, our Discord community offers valuable insights and support to help you achieve your goals. Both our free and paid sections are packed with valuable resources, including weekly events, portfolio analysis, and exclusive discussions on investment strategies. Don't miss the opportunity to join us. Click the link below to be part of our growing community and take advantage of this supportive environment. Let's dive into the recent updates from Ripple. Recently, Ripple submitted a request to stay the monetary portion of the judgment from the August 7, 2024 ruling. Interestingly, the SEC agreed to this request. However, this situation is far from straightforward. James K. Phelan, a close observer of this case, has shared valuable insights into the complexity of this legal battle, providing us with more clarity on how things are unfolding. Fortunately, attorneys in the crypto space, like Fred Rispoli, have also weighed in with their perspectives. Rispoli explains that setting funds aside in a trust to cover potential fines is an unusual move that typically only happens when the SEC may be considering an appeal but hasn't made a final decision. This points to the SEC trying to drag out the case, likely to keep the pressure on Ripple while stalling any momentum in Ripple's favor. It's a tactic we've seen used by regulatory agencies to keep crypto companies in limbo, impeding their progress and hampering their innovation. As the main regulatory body in the U.S., the SEC should ideally be setting clear and transparent guidelines to foster blockchain innovation. Yet, it appears they're taking the opposite approach, delaying, obstructing, and complicating the regulatory landscape for the entire industry. This approach affects not only the companies at the forefront but also individual investors, who are left dealing with a market in constant regulatory uncertainty. Many investors are now concerned about the sustainability of their investments in a market that's continually held back by unclear regulations and shifting goalposts. The SEC's actions raise several questions. Is the goal to regulate fairly? Or is there a deeper agenda to slow down or control the entire crypto market? With Ripple caught in the middle, this case could set a precedent that defines the way regulators treat crypto in the future. But the SEC's constant delays are only adding to the confusion. A key question here is, will the SEC go through with an appeal? And if so, what does that mean for Ripple and XRP's future? According to experts, if an appeal happens, we likely won't see a final resolution until at least 2026. Yet the important thing to understand is that Ripple's success, or even XRP's viability, no longer hinges on this single case. The SEC's handling of the matter has come under intense scrutiny, and their reputation within the crypto community has been substantially weakened. Their prolonged, rigid stance has shown the crypto industry that the SEC may not be acting purely in the interests of investor protection. For Ripple and XRP, the future isn't solely in the SEC's hands anymore. Instead, what we truly need for the market to thrive is comprehensive, balanced, and practical regulation. Clear guidelines would give companies the confidence to innovate without fearing legal repercussions and allow investors to make informed decisions in a regulated environment. Regardless of the outcome of this case, the crypto market at large is eagerly awaiting a regulatory framework that will enable it to operate safely and securely. Imagine if, overnight, the SEC case was put behind us. What would happen to crypto? The reality is that regulatory uncertainty would still loom large. A victory for Ripple won't necessarily mean that institutional investors will dive headfirst into XRP or other crypto assets. Comprehensive regulation is what's needed to allow this space to grow with the trust and confidence of both institutional and retail investors alike. Let's take a step back to see how much has been lost due to the SEC's prolonged approach. In April, I discussed how the SEC's approach to Ripple has wasted not only time and money but also has stifled the innovation that could have moved the industry forward. For over 3 years, Ripple has had to spend millions of dollars fighting this legal battle instead of investing in groundbreaking technologies and partnerships. This prolonged litigation hasn't just been costly, it's hurt the crypto industry's momentum, costing investors billions and taxpayers millions in funding this drawn-out case. Ripple alone has shelled out over $200 million in legal fees. A massive amount that could have been invested in new projects and technology to benefit the industry as a whole. This isn't just a waste of money, it's a lost opportunity for the industry to make strides in innovation. Imagine if that $200 million was directed toward creating solutions for cross-border payments or developing new blockchain use cases. The SEC's actions have hindered not only Ripple's growth but also the advancement of the entire crypto ecosystem. Despite the SEC's stated goal of protecting investors, this case has done the opposite. XRP holders and other crypto investors have lost billions due to the uncertainty and fear created by this lawsuit. It's clear that these delays aren't just a financial waste, they're a roadblock to innovation and an obstacle to crypto's potential to redefine the financial landscape. Now, it's not just the SEC we need to be concerned about. The Federal Reserve recently issued a cease and desist order against United Texas Bank, citing risk management deficiencies and non-compliance with anti-money laundering laws. This move echoes the actions taken against Custodia Bank, indicating that Operation Choke Point 2.0 is in full effect. This campaign is designed to control and restrict financial services connected to crypto. One of the concerning aspects of this cease and desist order is the lack of transparency. The Fed's order doesn't specify how United Texas Bank failed to comply, leaving many to wonder if this is simply another tactic to crack down on crypto under the guise of regulatory oversight. It's a familiar pattern, one we've seen repeated in the SEC's approach to crypto regulations. Regulatory agencies are leveraging vague rules and ambiguous terms to target crypto companies and stymie their growth, essentially cutting off their ability to operate without clear justification. This isn't just about compliance, it's about setting the tone for the broader financial industry. Banks and financial institutions are observing these actions closely, and many are hesitating to get involved in crypto for fear of facing similar restrictions. By making an example of banks like United Texas Bank, the Fed is sending a clear message: engaging with crypto could come with severe consequences. This strategy is creating an environment where financial institutions are discouraged from supporting the growth of crypto and blockchain technology. And it's not just regulatory bodies that are blocking crypto growth. Major banks are also restricting customer access to crypto. Chase UK recently announced that starting October 16, they will no longer allow customer transactions linked to crypto. This is a severe move and a clear indication that major banks don't want customers moving their funds out of traditional bank accounts and into crypto. By limiting access, they aim to keep their customers' money within a system they can control. Smaller banks like Custodia Bank are facing even greater challenges as they struggle to maintain operations amid intense scrutiny from the Fed and other regulators. Custodia has been forced to reduce staff and even consider shutting down certain branches to keep capital intact. This exemplifies the disparity in power between major banks, which have the resources to withstand regulatory pressure, and smaller institutions, which are fighting for survival in the digital finance space. The playing field isn't level, and it's clear that big banks are using their influence to limit competition. Caitlin Long, CEO of Custodia Bank, has given us more insight into the political motivations behind these attacks on crypto. According to Long, the government seems to be targeting companies like Custodia and Coinbase, which have gone out of their way to comply with regulations but still face significant obstacles. This raises a critical question: does the government genuinely want to support the growth of this industry? Or is it simply seeking absolute control over it? Long pointed out that Sam Bankman-Fried, founder of FTX, had multiple meetings with top regulators before his exchange collapsed. This hints that political relationships and personal interests may be influencing how the crypto industry is treated. FTX, for example, seemed to be allowed to grow big, only to collapse, possibly providing a convenient excuse for tighter regulation. It's hard not to wonder if some of these regulatory actions are less about protecting investors and more about consolidating power among a select few trusted institutions. Returning to Ripple, XRP was designed to challenge traditional monopolistic structures within finance. Ripple's solutions allow for faster, cheaper transactions, capabilities that traditional banks struggle to match. Ripple's goal is to provide a more transparent and efficient financial alternative. And that has made them a target for regulators and established financial players alike. These big banks want to protect their market share. And Ripple's disruptive technology threatens that. Ripple's case isn't just about legalities. It's a power struggle where these established institutions want to maintain control over a market they have long dominated. Ripple and XRP are pushing against a wall of financial power. And it's clear that the road ahead is one that will require resilience and determination. In conclusion, the battle Ripple and the entire crypto industry face isn't just about regulatory compliance. It's about control over a revolutionary technology that has the power to reshape global finance. Crypto has long been targeted because of its potential to disrupt traditional power structures. While the US may try to hold back this growth, global demand for crypto continues to rise. And other countries are embracing blockchain technology with open arms. As always, if you found this video helpful, please share your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe to MMO Crypto, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos. You're also welcome to follow me on Twitter and join our free Discord community through the link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.